Welcome to Broke to Go.
Andrew Tate didn't rise alone. Behind every internet empire, there are people, some loyal, some opportunistic, some simply in the wrong place at the wrong time, who help shape the legend. And with Tate, that circle was far bigger, far messier, and far more influential than most people ever realized. Today we uncover the truth, who actually benefited from being in Tate's inner circle. Who got rich? Who got famous? Who got burned? And who is still trying to escape the shadow? Let's begin by unmasking the architects of influence. The first name is obvious, Tristan Tate, the quiet storm. If Andrew was the general, Tristan was the lieutenant. His charisma, nightlife presence, and social instincts turned the Tate brothers into a duo that felt unstoppable. Tristan gained millions of followers, a global fan base, and a lifestyle funded by the empire they built. But fame has a cost, and Tristan's came with legal scrutiny and worldwide attention he never asked for. Then there's Luke, often called the Talisman, Tate's longtime assistant, bodyguard, and fixer. For years, Luke handled logistics, travel, business operations, and even parts of Hustlers University's backend. He was the glue holding the machine together. Millions of viewers recognized him as the calm, quiet presence just over Tate's shoulder. Luke benefited with opportunities, brand deals, and connections, but also faced interrogations, police attention, and public suspicion simply for being close. But the circle didn't end with staff. It stretched deep into influencer culture. Myron Gaines and Fresh Prince CEO from Fresh and Fit skyrocketed during Tate's peak. Their podcast became Tate's second home. Every appearance was viral gold. They benefited from the Top G aura, gaining millions of new viewers, global notoriety, and a reputation as the go-to platform for controversial conversations. But as Tate's legal troubles grew, their own reputations took hits. They were targeted by critics, labeled as Tate allies, and pulled into drama they didn't start. And then, Sneako, one of the biggest winners of all. His career was collapsing after YouTube bans. His audience was dwindling, but Tate gave him a second life. Sneako openly embraced Tate's philosophy, became his loudest defender, and built a new identity around the Tate ideology. His views exploded, his presence became global, but he also inherited the backlash, mass criticism, harassment, and the label of being Tate's internet brother. Aiden Ross benefited even more. Before Tate, Aiden was drifting, streaming pranks, jokes, drama. But when Tate joined Aiden's streams, everything changed. Suddenly, Aiden was hosting one of the most polarizing figures on Earth. His streams became events. Millions tuned in. Aiden reinvented himself as Tate's student, absorbing his mannerisms, language, and worldview. And though it launched him to new fame, that fame came with responsibility he wasn't ready for. When Tate fell, Aiden faced the fallout, losing sponsors, credibility, and becoming a target for critics. Even Aiden's orbit, Zias, Gideon, Kai Cenat, gained the Tate spike. Just reacting to Tate content made their clips blow up. They weren't inner circle members, but Tate's gravity pulls everyone. Then came Patrick Bet-David, a businessman and interviewer whose interviews with Tate became his channel's biggest of all time. Millions watched. PBD gained legitimacy, subscribers, and cultural relevance. Whether he agreed with Tate or not, the association helped cement his place in the modern commentary landscape. Fitness influencer Mike Thurston also rode the wave. Collaborations with Tate, podcast appearances, and shared audiences boosted his channel dramatically. Suddenly, entire sectors of Tate's fanbase discovered him. James English, another interviewer, gained traction through Tate's appearances as well, turning a niche channel into a mainstream commentary platform. And then there's the War Room, Tate's elite, high-paying network. These members gained access to connections, private events, business deals, and clout that would have been impossible on their own. Some built companies, some built personal brands, some became mini Tates themselves, but others found themselves pulled into legal scrutiny simply for being associated. Even creators who weren't Tate allies benefited. Iman Gadji, continually compared to Tate as the business version, gained a massive bump. People grouped them together, critics compared their models, supporters watched both. Tate's rise boosted Aman's exposure without him ever needing to collaborate. And then there were the rivals, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, KSI. Their beefs with Tate generated millions of views. Every insult, every challenge, every debate clip racked in revenue. Even negative association pays. Comedians like Andrew Schultz and Theo Von saw their Tate jokes turn into viral shorts. Clips of Theo reacting to Tate became part of meme culture. Roundtable girls from Tate's debate videos gained instant overnight fame. Many were nobodies with tiny followings, suddenly gaining tens of thousands. They became recognizable. Some monetized it, others tried to run from it. Tate's Romanian circle, fighters, coaches, nightlife managers, gained money, business opportunities, and fame simply from appearing in videos. Some gyms became tourist attractions. Some locals became minor internet celebrities. And then we reach Hustlers University, the core of the empire. The key facilitators, the professors who ran crypto, e-commerce, copywriting, and business rooms became influencers themselves. Names like The Professor, Iron Mindset, and the early affiliate kings gained real wealth. Some affiliates made thousands per month. A few made tens of thousands. They transformed Tate clips into income streams. Hustlers University was an affiliate goldmine for those early enough to capitalize. But as the empire grew, alliances shifted. Some influencers publicly distanced themselves. Some deleted Tate clips to protect their careers. Some refused to appear with him again. As legal pressure mounted, the inner circle tightened. Those who stayed loyal doubled down. Those who left faced backlash from Tate's fan base. And with public scrutiny came fractures. Some insiders left silently, removed profiles, changed locations, avoided interviews. Others came forward with stories of pressure, control, or being dragged into drama they didn't want. Because proximity comes with a cost. Many people in Tate's circle were targeted by journalists, investigators, and critics simply for being near him. Careers were jeopardized. Future opportunities vanished. Some lost sponsors, some lost friendships, some became meme characters against their will. Reputational damage is long-term. Even if you disagree with Tate now, the internet will always remember the moment you stood beside him, and disassociating from a brand that loud is nearly impossible. But who benefited the most in the long run? Tristan Tate. Millions of followers, a brand of his own, global fame. Aiden Ross, a full career revival even if it came with controversy. Sneeko, reinvention and fame after being canceled. Fresh and Fit, explosive growth during Tate's peak. PBD, channel milestones and long-form dominance. War Room members, access, networks, and business deals. Affiliate kings, real money, real opportunities, real leverage. But many paid the prices. Assistants who faced interrogations. Creators whose reputations tanked. Panel guests who became memes. Friends dragged into legal drama. Influencers accused of being complicit simply for appearing in a clip. As we look at the Tate sphere in late 2025, one thing becomes clear. The empire is scattered, fragmented, global. Some former Inner Circle members are leveraging their past associations, selling mentorships, building brands, or speaking about their experiences. Others are hiding it, burying it, pretending it never happened. But the legacy remains. Tate's rise changed the internet forever. It showed the world the power of short-form content, the power of affiliates, the power of controversy, and the dangerous cost of proximity. Being close to Tate made some people rich, made others famous, and destroyed a few along the way. In the end, only a handful truly benefited for the long term. Most got a burst of fame, a splash of clout, or a short-lived payday. But the shadow of the Tate brand lasts forever. Whether you loved him, hated him, defended him, or distanced yourself from him, the Tate effect shaped everyone in his orbit. This is the legacy of Tate's inner circle, a story of influence, ambition, power, and the true price of standing next to a storm. Drop a comment telling me who else you want me to dissect next, because somewhere, a billionaire is being built in silence.
Broke to go.